if you can bring one thing from China back to your country, so what would it be?
Can I bring back the internet back home?
Yes.
The internet
Yes.
is so good here. The
Fast.
network is excellent. Back home, it takes so long for you to for a page to load. But here, you don't have to. You just click and that's it.
I'm
It takes you
curious,
there.
is it in South Africa, internet is slow and it's so expensive?
Yeah.
Is it the same with you
It's the
guys?
same because
The
we use
same.
satellites,
Oh yes.
not the submarine cables. So
Yes.
satellite maintenance fee is more expensive
Very
than.
high.
Yeah, and we
Oh,
don't have
goodness.
much competition.
Same.
So
Yeah, or
it's
similar, I
quite
should say.
expensive.
Yes, so good. That is things we need.
Yeah.
Please. And it's fast and cheap here.
Yeah.
So I'm curious on, so compared to like when you first arrived here in China, have you like noticed any changes in the cities? Because you've been here for 5 years, right?
Infrastructure, it doesn't take that long for them to, if there's damage, they fix it right then. Even
Efficiency.
yeah,
Or a new
efficiency.
subway line just comes out of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
New
When did
subway
that
line
happen?
just sprung out of nowhere, and then it's there. It's really interesting how China is always there to fix the infrastructure. The infrastructure is really nice. Even now, you may not, like for me compared to our roads back home, I would not see any difference, but there will be construction going on, repairing
For like
going
a
on.
year.
Yes. So that's one thing I've noticed. Yeah.
So I'm guessing some of you are excited to go back and take back what you've learned. So some of you guys were saying we'd love to come back. How about who's excited to take some of the skills back home? Are there any of you? Yes.
I think I can say I'm most excited. I'm very excited, given the nature of my major, international relations. So I think I have a lot to take back home. There's a lot of gap in understanding China in Solomon Islands, for Solomon Islanders. There's a lot of misconceptions, that I should say, and people say a lot of crazy stuff about China that is not true. And so I think that gets me excited to share that experience from the government level all the way down to the citizens, just in general Solomon Islanders. So yeah, I'm very excited on that.
I think that's the best way to really change it is by coming here yourself and sharing those stories. Because, you know, I was just telling you guys, my family came and it was a similar thing for them. They were like, oh, well, this is not what I expected because of those misconceptions, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's,
all my friends from like other countries, like after they came to China, they all had the same thought. Oh, I didn't know like China is like this. Like it's not like on how they know from like on other medias and all that. Yeah.
It's always interesting to me because it does seem like that is a common experience. So you mentioned there's a lot of Guangdong people where you're from.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about the Chinese presence, or how do you see the Chinese presence in your home countries?
Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of Chinese, Guangdong, right? I should say in Chinese. So they come around 1960s early as traders, and they are mainly involved in the business sector, like trading goods and stuff like that. But that's all we know. That's all we know about China, like dealing with them in trade and all that. But there's more to that when you're in China. And I think I usually tell my friends and family back home that China changes you. Like once you're in China, you will never be the same. You will look at it in a different, whole new perspective, and you will also appreciate it more, the people, the culture. So yeah, we do have a lot of Guangdong Ren, but that's all we have, like back in the country, but not everything that China has to offer. And that now that you're here, it's like a rare opportunity to actually learn and live it. Yeah.
Interesting.